The 5 best restaurants in Alaska. What are the best restaurants in Alaska? Unfortunately, some people think that there just aren't that many to choose from. Largely because Alaska is often thought of as little more than some remote outpost where there is virtually nothing to do. The truth is, there are plenty of places where you can sit down to a meal and enjoy some genuinely delicious food. Here are 20 of Alaska's best. Number 5. Gwenny's Old Alaska Restaurant, Anchorage. This restaurant does things the old-fashioned way. When you walk in, it feels like you've entered a bygone era where things were done with a little more care. The establishment offers all the home cooking you can eat, and they serve a full breakfast menu all day long. When you're finished eating, take the time to stroll through the restaurant and look at the old photos they have on the walls. It's full of local history that you won't find anywhere else. Number 4. Fast Eddie's Restaurant, Talk. This is one of the few establishments in Talk, and it's the only one where you can get all kinds of traditional American dishes. In fact, you can get practically anything that is considered traditional American cuisine, even if it's not printed on the menu. You can ask and the staff will make it if at all possible. If you just want a quick bite to eat without a lot of fanfare, this is the place for you. The food is delicious, and the staff are prompt and courteous. Number 3. Seven Glaciers Restaurant, Girdwood. This is definitely one of the more exclusive restaurants in the entire state. It's dine-in only, and you can only get to it by going to the top of the mountain. Once you get there, you have a number of options available to you, not the least of which include fresh game. If that's not something you're really into, you can also choose from various dishes with steak or seafood. Of course, the view is nothing short of spectacular, as you might have already guessed from any restaurant that is virtually encased in 4 glass walls, which sits on top of a mountain. You'll have to shell out a few dollars if you want to eat here, but it's also worth it, especially if it's not something that you have access to on a regular basis. Of course, they have a comprehensive wine list. For some, it might even be considered something more akin to a once-in-a-lifetime experience when you factor in the cuisine with the accompanying atmosphere. Number 2. Dirty Skillet, Hope. Regardless of the specific type of food that you're interested in, they probably have it here. This is especially true if the food in question is fried or grilled, as that is their specialty. Think about traditional American fare that you would find in one of those old-school diners. That's the type of food that you're likely to find here. As such, they have hamburgers, French fries smothered in bacon and cheese, and other types of menu items that are similar to these options. It may not be the healthiest thing, so it's probably not a good idea to eat here every day, but you'll likely want to after you give them your first visit. It's definitely an experience that will stay with you for all the best reasons. Number 1. Davin's Place House of Soul, Anchorage. If you're surprised at the idea of being able to get soul food in Alaska, you shouldn't be. After all, it's not really that much different than being able to get Mexican food in the state. There certainly aren't a lot of restaurants that offer soul food within the state of Alaska, but this particular one does an excellent job of hand-preparing all of your favorite types of soul food, and they do it to perfection. Even if you've never had soul food in the past and you're a little bit shaky on the idea of doing it, this is a decision that you won't regret. The truth is, you'll never understand just how good this restaurant really is until you try it for yourself.